Joseph Eggleston Johnston III, otherwise known as Joe Johnston, was born the 13th of May 1950 in Austin, Texas, USA. His most recent movie he has directed is 2011's Captain America: The First Avenger, starring Chris Evans, a hunk of a man who looks great in the Captain America outfit, Hugo Weaving, who you might know as the King Elf dude from Lord of the Rings, or Mr. Anderson. Joe Johnston also did some things for Star Wars. He did the final art designs for Boba Fett, the coolest bounty hunter in the universe, and also Yoda, the wisest little green man alien dude ever. Joe Johnston also directed Jurassic Park 3, the sequel to Jurassic Park 2, which was also the sequel to Jurassic Park 1, which was the prequel to Jurassic Park 2, and okay, I think I'm lost. Anyways, getting back on track, he also directed 1995's Jumanji, which starred Robin Williams, who is an amazing actor. This movie was full of fun twists and turns, and was an overall great movie full of pure entertainment. Such is the case with many of his movies, including 1991's The Rocketeer, 1989's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and 2004's Hidalgo. These were all wonderful movies, and I very much enjoyed watching them. Joe Johnston's movies are often referred as popcorn flicks or Saturday afternoon fares, and are largely meant for pure entertainment. Joe Johnston first became associated with Lucas Productions when he answered an ad while at Cal State Long Beach, which was looking for employees. That ad was for George Lucas, whom Johnston became acquainted with. He was employed as a storyboard artist who would watch Lucas do his editing. Eventually, Johnston decided to leave Lucas' company and travel with his money he had saved up. But Lucas suggested that he go to USC Film School, which Lucas would give him front-of-the-line applicants, pay his tuition, and keep Johnston as a part-time employee with his salary. Johnston said he would have been crazy not to accept and immediately said yes. Joe Johnston won an Oscar in 1982 for Best Visual Effects in Raiders of the Lost Ark in 1981, shared with Richard Edlund, Kit West, Bruce Nicholson. In the Saturn Awards, he was nominated for Best Director for 1995's Jumanji and the 1996 Saturn Awards. In the 1999 AJIJIC International Film Festival, he won an OCIC Award for October Sky. In the 1995 International Fantasy Film Awards, he was nominated for Best Film for The Pagemaster in 1994. In the 1990 International Fantasy Film Awards, he was nominated for Best Film for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. In 2012, he was nominated for the Bradbury Award for his Captain America: The First Avenger in 2011. This was shared with Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. In 2012, he was nominated for Best Dramatic Presentation in the Hugo Awards for Captain America's The First Avenger. It was shared with Christopher Marcus, the writer, and Stephen McFeely, also the writer. And he was also earlier nominated for the same award in 1992 for The Rocketeer, 1991. This was shared with Danny Bilson, story and screenplay, and Paul DeMeo, also story and screenplay, and William Deere, who did the story, and Dave Stevens, based on the graphic novel by that dude who I just said, whose name was Dave Stevens. Now, he may have not been nominated for as many awards as other directors, or even won as many awards as other directors, but he is still one of my favorites, because he has directed some of my childhood memories, such as Jumanji and The Rocketeer, which I watched countless times as a child. And also, a movie that I have watched countless times now, Captain America's The First Avenger, starring that hunk of a man, Chris Evans. Shirtless. Anyways, so yes, that is why Joe Johnston is one of my favorite directors.